I insert stuff into my pee-pee. I'm a Sonic fan. I like to put stuff into my pee-pee. I like putting stuff in my pee-pee. I'm from Canada.
What makes us find comfort in the darkest depths of the digital world? What strange desire pushes us to engage with the mysterious, the horrifying, and the unimaginable? JaSonic, a name whispered among the denizens of cyberspace, an enigma, and a beacon of abbreviation, what sets them apart from the countless others lurking in the digital shadows. I love Shadow. He's one of my favorite characters in fiction. I remember when my wife's girlfriend got me Shadow the Hedgehog for the Nintendo GameCube in the year 2005, and we played it together. I remember her smacking the shit out of me with a coat hanger when I killed the con soldiers. But they were shooting those black creatures, and I felt like they were shooting at me, so it was self-defense. And then I went out and shot a kid in the head, but it's okay, 'cause he was Jewish. Benjamin Netanyahu is my best friend. I always message him. He tells me things and tells me to hurt myself, which is pretty weird, but it's okay. He's a little quirky like that. I remember we got that GameCube in a gas station in a 7-Eleven behind the slurry machine. It was kind of covered in blood, but it's okay, 'cause it ran games fine. But I remember when I played Mario Sunshine, that Mario was like kinda dead, but it's okay, 'cause I never liked Mario. He's gay. Sonic was always cooler. Sonic Unleashed is my favorite game ever. Did you know that in Shadow the Hedgehog for the Nintendo GameCube in the year of our old 2005, the song that you get in the credits when you beat the game as an evil person is a licensed song, which doesn't happen in Sonic, 'cause their soundtracks are always bangers. I remember when I played through Shadow the Hedgehog, I had a lot of fun, but when I played through Shadow Unleashed, it was even more fun. I remember fighting Perfect Dark Gaia, and it was awesome. You know, I love Sonic Unleashed. It's such a cool game. I wish it would get a remaster like Sonic Generations did. I love Shadow Generations. It was so fun. Though the Doom Squid can suck my balls, 'cause I didn't fucking like it, and anyone who likes it is genuinely retarded. I fucking hate the Doom Squid. The Doom Squid is the worst fucking gimmick in all of Sonic. The fucking speed down shoes in Sonic Labyrinth were a fucking better idea. You know, I never read the Archie comics, but apparently they're retarded. So that's probably why JaSonic likes Sonic, cause he probably read the Archie comics and he's retarded. And also like a predator or whatever. I don't know. I don't know that guy. I seen his micro penis. It's hilariously small. I've seen infants with bigger dicks. But going back to Sonic, cause who cares about JaSonic? In the IDW comics, Shadow the Hedgehog is fucking lame. He shows up once every whenever and does fucking nothing. Why do they keep mischaracterizing Shadow? Are they retarded? You know, I love Shadow the Hedgehog. Sonic Adventure 2 is one of my favorite games ever. I love raising Chao in there. Why hasn't Sega released a standalone Chao game or just included a Chao garden in every Sonic game since? In Sonic Frontiers, they would have made a perfect fucking addition. Like, come on. You fucking made a fishing minigame for Big. You could have had a fucking Chow Garden. Why don't they just make like a fucking mobile game for the Chow Garden? That'd be fucking awesome. But no, fuck you. Last Chow Garden was in 2001. Or fuck, I'm LARPing. They had a little Chow Garden like Sonic Advance. I don't remember when that game released. I've only played Advance 2. Guess that game looked cool. I remember when I was 6 or 7, I watched a creepypasta reading channel where they would only read the dogshit creepypastas, and I got so fucking scared of Sonic.exe. I was afraid to go out and piss in the middle of the night because I feared that I would be fucking brutally molested by Sonic.exe or Springtrap. Because that was a very real possibility. He was outside my door, he was going to rape me, but thankfully, my girlfriend's wife beat the shit out of me with a coat hanger, and everything was okay. Because I stopped hearing voices. Then suddenly Benjamin Netanyahu appeared, and I stopped hearing voices. Shut the fuck up, you stupid whore. I'm not talking to you. I think I'm still hearing voices. You know, my girlfriend's boyfriend is actually pretty cool. He lets me play on his PlayStation 6, and I got to play Sonic Eclipse. The game's cool. I would have preferred if it had more Shadow, because Shadow's cool. I wish Shadow the Hedgehog had its own standalone game. Shadow Generations was a very cool game. I very much like that game, but it was kinda short. I would love if they gave me a fucking game as big as 06, but actually make it good, cause 06 was ass, and I hate revisionist history where people say that 06 was good and Forces was good. That game was genuine ass. They was fucking hold square the game. I fucking hate Forces. We should fucking kill everyone who worked on Forces. I think Yuji Naka is still in jail, or did he get out already? I don't remember. I wish that Yuji Naka was real, cause Japan is so cool. And my wife tells me that Benjamin Netanyahu loves China, and that Israel will become Chinese, and that the coat hanger she beats me with was made by Israeli children in China, which I think is very awesome, because I support international trade. America is so cool, guys. I actually know from America. I live in Poland. You know, Poland's pretty cool. We don't have a 7-Eleven though, so I don't know where the fuck I got that GameCube from. I remember when I got my Nintendo Wii, I started off some drunk guy, and then he later went up to my house with a knife and told me that he would stab me to death. But thankfully, I just fucking called the police on him because he was an illegal immigrant. So I win. That stupid fucker thought he could get my Nintendo GameCube. I have the fucking orange one because it's very cool. You know, I like when you have to press the Z button on the Nintendo GameCube startup so you get a different sound. I love the Nintendo GameCube. It's so cool. The Nintendo Wii is ass. No good games were released for the Wii. It was so ass. The GameCube has so many cool games, like Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes was so cool. I loved playing as Shadow. Did you know that in Shadow the Hedgehog for the Nintendo GameCube from the year 2005, they had a fucking reference to the fact that black people are evil because Sonic says we have to defeat the black creatures, and Shadow says, disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight, which I think was pretty awesome, because black equals evil, so black people are evil. Wait, I'm black, that means I'm evil. Who the fuck is this JaSonic guy, by the way? I've never heard of him before. I think he's some like black guy, because black people are evil. And no good person would be fucking Sonic. Cause Sonic is so cool. You know, I love Sonic. I love all Sonic media. I like the comics. I like the games. I like the movies. I fucking hate the first Sonic movie though, you know, cause it was low-key ass. But it's okay, cause Sonic movie 3 is fun. I mean, the death of Maria was kinda ass. I would have preferred to see her gun-riddled body laying there in front of Shadow, where she would clearly classify as a fucking pencil with the amount of lead in her. But you know, I guess sacrifices had to be made. I hope that in Sonic Movie 4 we get to see Metal Overlord, cause that's the only reason why I use my Nintendo GameCube to play the game. Cause low-key, the game was kinda mid. I mean, I liked Shadow, but that was about it. The Chaotix can suck my fat fucking balls, cause I didn't fucking like them. Did you know that in Sonic Heroes, all the themes of the teams say their name, except of Team Rose, cause they're women and big, so they don't deserve it. The Chaotix can suck my balls. Knuckles Chaotix has a cool Japanese box art. Did you know that in Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog isn't actually an android, as later revealed in Shadow the Hedgehog for Nintendo GameCube in the year 2005? He's actually the real Shadow, as said by Eggman, when you sit in the fucking final boss for like 8 or 7 minutes, cause Loki Sonic team was feeling retarded that day. You know, Sonic Unleashed was such a cool game. I wish instead of colors they had another Unleashed stage in Generations, cause fuck Planet Wisp. Fuck that fucking level. They should have just had fucking Eggman Land or Holoska. That's way fucking better. All the other shit's fucking gay. I hope they get fucking brutally molested. I don't like fucking Sonic Colors, cause that game's ass. I don't like the Nintendo Wii. Wii, more like weed. Hahaha. I like smoking weed, but when I smoke a little too much, I go cuckoo crazy and delete half videos on my fucking YouTube channel. And the stupid fucking Paul has to fucking tell me to get a grip, cause I'm too gay and retarded to live a stable fucking life. You know, that Paul is my favorite fucking motherfucker on the earth. I wish I could marry him. And my wife could finally go to her fucking husband. Cause she's kinda gay. I don't know. She's kinda lame. Never let me play games. My boyfriend though, he lets me play all the games. Unlimited games, but no games. Cause all he fucking has is a Nintendo DS. I guess Sonic Rush is cool enough. I kinda like the DS version of Sonic Colors, cause it's essentially a Sonic Rush 3. You know, I wish they made a Sonic Adventure 3. That would have been pretty awesome. Cause I like Sonic Adventure 2. I still haven't beaten Sonic Adventure 1. All I know is that the fucking game on PC, on Steam, is like a port of a port of a port, which is pretty retarded. Why the fuck is Sonic Team so goddamn retarded? They should have just fucking made like a good port, but no, they're retarded. I remember I was like, why Sonic Team? Why are you retarded? And Yuji Naka was like, Shin ha ha, sho ha ya ha. I think he was insulting me. I think he called me the N-word, but it's okay, cause he's in jail now. You know, he didn't even go to 6 7 Sahur. He didn't even go to jail for a cool crime like murder or robbery. He went to jail for fucking insider trading, which is so fucking lame. Why even go fucking have a motherfucker go into jail for goddamn insider trading? Just give him a fucking fine. What, are the police retarded? I think they are, cause they arrested my dog after I had to put him down with a coat hanger, cause he was low-key having weird outbursts. I think he had rabies. But then the police came into my house and fucked my wife but it was awesome. I've learned new cocktail techniques from that. My favorite position is the thinker when I analyze the guy's moves. You know, I never really had a dog. That was just my boyfriend who dressed up as a dog, which is probably why the police were crying over his dead body. They were saying something like, Gary, Gary, oh, how could you do this to him? No, Gary, call an ambulance. But he was dead, because they strengthened him with a coat hanger. I don't know. Gary was kinda weird. That wasn't even my dog's name. His name was Shadow, because Shadow was so cool. I liked when he used Chaos Control against Mephiles in Sonic Adventure 3. That was so cool. Then he went supersonic and raped all the villains, and then Eggman was the aura farming on the egg carrier where no one could see him. Is he stupid? Bro is not Piccolo. Why is he retarded? Why is Eggman so fat? Is he gay? Cause I heard gay people are retarded, and retarded people are black, and black people are American, and Americans are fat, which means that you're gay. Guess you don't like Shadow the Hedgehog. Did you know that Shadow the Hedgehog is going to be playable on the fucking PS Plus Extra subscription service through the power of Sonic and Shadow Generations? I wonder how many Sonado artwork got covered up by the release of Sonic X Shadow Generations. I love Sonado. Amy is a bitch, but Shadow was so cool. I wish Shadow was real so I could marry him. I've got a hedgehog that I had to put down with the use of a coat hanger, cause he was acting up. She gave birth, which wasn't Shadow like, cause he's male. I wish Shadow could impregnate me, and then we'd have Empreg, which is awesome. I wish Shadow was real, so I could talk to him about Shadow the Hedgehog for the Nintendo GameCube from the year 2005. Because the very next year, Sonic the 06 released, and that game was ass. That game was so fucking ass. I like the story, I like the music, but it was so ass. Like, how could they make a game so ass? And the very fucking next game was Sonic Unleashed, which I love. You know, the Werehog made me feel something. I think I'm black, cause I feel like fucking animals is illegal, and illegal things are for black people. You know, I love Sonic, but the 2010s were very fucking ass for Sonic. No good games released for Sonic, well, except Sonic Generations. But who cares? Because Sonic Generations doesn't have Shadow as a playable character, because they're gay. I wish Shadow the Hedgehog was in Sonic Mania, because he's so cool. I wished he was in his fucking pod from Sonic Adventure 2, and he just rolled around like that, still in his coma, after Maria had so much lead in her that she legally qualified as a pencil. You know, hedgehogs are so cool. Did you know that they have both fur and hair? Their quills are made out of keratin, which means that it's hair. Because they're so cool. I love hedgehogs. Subscribe for more hedgehog facts. You know, Shadow the Hedgehog is so fucking cool. I wish he was real. You know, Israel is such a cool place. I wish I could move to Tel Aviv, but my boyfriend told me that they don't allow black people in Tel Aviv, which makes me sad, cause I wanted to go to Tel Aviv and meet with my idol, Benjamin Netanyahu. I wish I could go, but no, I have to play Sonic R on my Sega Saturn, because I like the music and I don't have Spotify because I'm too broke. I still haven't found a black person, a homeless black person, because they don't exist, because they keep killing themselves. But I once found a homeless person, outside a 7-Eleven, and he had a Sega Saturn, so I killed him and took his Sega Saturn. But the police later labeled it an overdose, which is stupid, cause I shot him in the back of the head. I think the police is stupid, cause I've killed 7 people by now, and they still haven't asked me anything. It's probably because my brother is the police officer, and he is like the guy from Death Note, the dad of the guy from Death Note, because he gets me off very hard. When I stroke his penis, he tells me that no police will ever rape me, which makes me think that instead of raping me, they raped my dog. Shadow was so cool. Why did they have to kill him? Why did they do that? Why did they make me put down my dog? Cause I was bored. You know, when my bitch girlfriend was beating me with a coat hanger, I kinda moaned, and my dick got so hard that it was harder than the coat hanger. So I started a sword fight with the coat hanger, and I beat her. And then I checked my shit right in front of her, but I don't think she liked it, cause she was moaning like she was in pain. And I think that was kind of weird because I wasn't beating her. But then this fucking police officer started raping her, which was kind of lame because I think it's hotter when she consensually cheats on me. I love being in the capture. I have all the capture techniques. But back to Sonic, because my wife is a bitch. I wish she would just die. I wish I could get isekai'd into Sonic the Hedgehog. He's so cool. Have you watched the Sonic Tales tube on the fucking internet? I remember watching Sonic the Hedgehog parodies on the Sonic Paradox YouTube channel, and I remember jerking my shit to the one where Sonic and Amy are about to have sex, but then fucking Vector comes in and starts yapping about some tutorial, which put me off, because I don't like Vector. He's gay, you know. I think I was yapping about JaSonic or whatever. I don't know, he's kinda lame. He's not Sonic. You know, I always think that Pikachu is kinda lame, but Sonichu is kinda cool. But JaSonic didn't create Sonichu, cause he's lame and a bitch. That's it, folks. I don't feel like talking to you anymore. I wanna play more Sonic Unleashed. I love Sonic Unleashed. It's such a cool fucking game. You know, Sonic Unleashed is one of my favorite games of all time. I love playing Sonic Unleashed. Suck my balls. Goodbye, everyone. Remember to join the YouTube channel where I post never. And I hope you get brutally molested next time you're out walking in the park. Fuck you, bitch wife. Bye, cuties.